You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, here we go, guys. We're going to be talking about Megan Rapinoe and the USWNT here in this video. Now, Megan Rapinoe and the USWNT, they flamed out at the World Cup, and Megan Rapinoe missed a huge penalty kick that could have put the USWNT in a win, possibly. But Megan Rapinoe, she shanked it. Megan Rapinoe has been the most woke athlete out there in professional sports. I've been very, very clear about this. Megan Rapinoe is even more woke than LeBron James. When it comes to the NBA, LeBron James is actually standing for the national anthem. Megan Rapinoe has said that she will never, ever, ever stand for the national anthem, give any respect to it whatsoever. She is despicable, guys. Now, outside of Colin Kaepernick, she was the first athlete I can think of that was actually kneeling, because the communist Colin Kaepernick wanted to kneel and disrespect the anthem of this great nation. And Megan Rapinoe has not slowed down. Megan Rapinoe still has a Black Lives Matter communist symbol on her X account. She hates America, even though, ESPN tried to shield for her and all that stuff, saying that she loved America. No, she does not love America. She does not. Well, we know that Megan Rapinoe, her retirement was announced a few months back. And I don't believe that anybody is really going to be missing her on the sports world. Now, believe it or not, guys, even though she lost at the World Cup, that was not her final USWNT game. It wasn't. But now, guys, we got the announcement for Megan Rapinoe's final USWNT game. And guys, it's actually in one of the most dangerous cities in America. A city that every single Monday, we actually talk about the shootings in this city and the number of deaths. I'm talking about Brandon Johnson's Chicago. Now, Megan Rapinoe still is going to be playing for the OL Reign, and I believe their season actually ends sometime in September or October. But guys, let's go ahead and get into this. Right here on Bleacher Report, Megan Rapinoe to play in final USWNT match on September 24th, ahead of retirement. And guys, for her sake, I hope she actually does survive any types of shootings that actually goes on, because Rose just did a video a few days back where 2 people were actually shot at a, what was it? Was it a baseball game? If I'm not mistaken, can't remember off the top of my head right now, but that did happen in Brandon Johnson's Chicago. It says here, Megan Rapinoe will have her official farewell with the United States Women's National Team, USWNT, on September 24th in a friendly against South Africa. And you guys can see here that the USWNT actually put out a tweet. Is that what they still actually calling it on X now? Tweets? But anyway. It says, "Thank you, Pino. At M. Pino will play her final USWNT match on September 24th in Chicago, also known as Chirac, because, boy, there's a lot of violence out there." And it goes on. It says, "Thank you, Pino," right there. And you can see it right there. The despicable anti-American Megan Rapinoe. Yes, she's won World Cups. Yes, she is a champion, but I will best remember her for being an anti-American that hates this country. You're supposed to be representing this country, but yet and still you go out there and you disrespect this country. It's only fitting, guys, that she is actually going to play her final game in a super duper leftist progressive city like Chicago, where bullets just fly all the time. And Megan Rapinoe actually has that Black Lives Matter avatar on X. has she ever spoken out about the violence in Chicago? Black on black crime? Of course not. Megan Rapinoe doesn't care about black on black crime. Leftists don't care about that. They do not care about that. This is all a virtue signal. And I'm pretty sure Megan Rapinoe is perfectly okay with black people killing other black people like they do every single weekend in Chicago. And Megan Rapinoe says nothing. Anyway, it says the OL Reign star announced in July she intends to retire when the NWSL's 2023 season concludes. Quote, I've been able to have such an incredible career, and this game has brought me all over the world and allowed me to meet so many amazing people, she said at the time. I feel incredibly grateful to have played as long as I have, to be as successful as we've been, and to have been a part of a generation of players who undoubtedly left the game better than they found it. Really? Do you guys think that the USWNT is in a better spot now than it was back then? I don't think so. This team, not very good. Earliest exit ever at the World Cup. And also this team is more woke than ever. Disinterested in the national anthem at the World Cup. They caught a lot of flack and people actually started rooting for other teams. It was embarrassing. Embarrassing. It goes on, it says Rapinoe was unable to enjoy a perfect send-off from the national team as the USWNT suffered its worst ever finish in the Women's World Cup with a round of 16 loss to Sweden on penalties. The 38-year-old was one of 3 players, U.S. players, who missed their attempts during the shootout. Yeah, that was hilarious. And hers was huge. It was really, really huge. Once she actually missed hers, the door opened for Sweden, and Sweden ended up winning. The disappointment did little to hurt her overall legacy with the USWNT. Well, her legacy to me is hating America, wearing the USWNT uniform. I believe, guys, that every single player that puts on the USWNT jersey or any jersey for any team that represents America, the first thing is to show your patriotism. Show that you are actually an American and not an anti-American. Rapinoe was a 2-time World Cup winner and earned gold at the 2012 Summer Olympics. She remains the only American woman to win the women's Ballon d'Or, which was first handed out in 2018. So there you have it, guys. Megan Rapinoe is disappearing from the USWNT forever. Now, OL Reign, I'm pretty sure that not many people are actually going to be watching that. I mean, Megan Rapinoe is washed up. She is definitely washed up at this point, and I'm glad that she's actually going away. And I'm pretty sure that for the national anthem, if she's actually out there on the pitch, she will not be standing. She will show no respect to the anthem when it's played if she's actually on the pitch. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.